Today, I would like to talk about how smoking negatively impacts the human respiratory system. And in this video today, I have in front of me a single set of lungs, one of which represents a non-smoker's lung, and another of which represents a smoker's lung. Now, I'm sure the first difference you can notice between these two are that the non-smoker lung has a red-pink color on the exterior, while the smoker's lung has a blackened exterior with a little bit of red still poking through. And that comes from one of the toxins found in cigarettes. And what that toxin is called sticky tar. And how it makes this lung black is that when that toxin is inhaled, the sticky tar will adhere to the exterior of the smoker's lung, which creates this gross black looking lung. Another product of smoking is carbon monoxide, and how that is produced is that comes from the burning of tobacco itself. And that's bad because when we inhale carbon monoxide, it will bind to the hemoglobin in our body. And once it binds to the hemoglobin in our body, it will reduce our body's ability to carry blood throughout our body. Another thing to note is that the nicotine in the cigarettes you smoke will constrict terminal bronchioles. And what that kind of looks like is here I have a depiction of the non-smoker's lung. Let me get these out of the way. And here we have kind of, once again, the internal depiction of the inside of a non-smoker's lung. So we have, typical lung structures, all that good stuff. Right here we have the terminal bronchiole that eventually connects to the alveoli. And just take note of that diameter of that terminal bronchiole. And we will compare that to right now the terminal bronchiole in a smoker's lung. And a smoker's lung is still structurally the same as a non-smoker's. One of the main differences, though, is that this terminal bronchiole constricts with nicotine, or because of nicotine. And what that essentially will cause is that will cause the airflow in and out of the lungs to decrease overall. So if we kind of have these together, that's what it would look like side by side. Whoops. And there are irritants in smoke that will increase mucus secretion by the mucosa, and it will also cause a swelling of the mucosa lining, both of which, once again, will impede airflow into and out of our lungs. Oops. And not only would it do that, however, it will also inhibit the movement of cilia and destroy cilia in the lining of our respiratory system, which kind of goes in hand of what I just previously said. So all that mucus that is now being created, all that excess mucus to specifically say, and just normal, typical foreign things that aren't supposed to be there are not going to be able to be as easily removed, which is going to further obstruct breathing. And although a not immediate effect, definitely a severe one to take note of, is that over time, the smoking will destroy the elastic fibers in the lungs, and it will cause emphysema. And the way it does this is that it causes a collapse in the small bronchioles, and it traps air in the alveoli, right, in the alveoli at the end of expiration, which means that overall gas exchange is becoming far less efficient, which means we're being undersupplied in our demand for oxygen, which is going to throw our body off. Now, those are the main effects. There's so many more, we could talk about, but those are definitely some of the main ones to focus on for smoking. And with this, I'd like to leave on some not fun facts, more of unfortunate realities that come with the territory of smoking. And um, one of them is that uh, smoking in the US accounts for more than 480,000 deaths per year in the United States, including more than 41,000 deaths resulting from secondhand smoke. So, not only when you smoke are you essentially just causing yourself to wither away, like this, but you could be doing this to someone around you just by being in the same area, you know? And then more than 16 million Americans are living with a disease caused by smoking. So, not even taking note of the more than 41,000 that die from it, 16 million are living in some kind of condition like this. Maybe to not this extreme, but it's definitely not where we are here. And kind of tying into that is that for every person who dies because of smoking, at least 30 people live with a serious smoking related illness. And that's all I have. Don't smoke, and thank you.